Hi, do you know Amberlynn Reid? Do you know Amberlynn Reid? You know her? When was the last time you hung out with her? Do you know Amber? Hey. Excuse me, are you Amberlynn Reid's friend? Don't be shady. Have you been keeping Amberlynn Reid's comments at bay? Yes, I said at bay.
Hello everybody. In today's video, we are taking a look at Amberlynn Reid's response to Young Dumb Honey Bun Sarah's video about all the times that Amberlynn lied. Sarah created a video of just some of Amberlynn's lies, and Amberlynn has responded to it. I love it that she titled it, "I lied, I'm so sorry," instead of response to Young Dumb Honey Bun. That's just because she doesn't want to get her viewers. What a big surprise. Okay, I'm not going to talk about absolutely everything that she talked about in the video because quite frankly, some of those lies are just boring and I don't care about them. And this is, this is not an hour show. I think I want to do a separate video about her wild lie about the channel named Apathetic Facts. She lied about Apathetic Facts to such a level that it is wild to me that she can do it with a straight face. Amberlynn, you're my favorite YouTuber, very riveting, very entertaining. Will never be another Amberlynn again. So I think I want to do a part 2. Today, I want to focus on her supposed apology to Becky, her massive lies about Becky, and just in general, the vibe of the video. This is what I think about the vibe of her video. So she admits that she lied about Becky, and that is pretty much one of the few times, if not the only time, that she actually admits that she has lied in the past. Everything else, she explained it away with more and more excuses, which is hysterical because the beginning of her video, she says, just because I'm explaining things doesn't mean I'm giving you excuses. And I want a better relationship with my audience. If you want a better relationship with your audience, I'm no expert at this, but maybe stop calling them sociopaths. Maybe stop telling them to leave your channel like you did before, which is why they did. Usually when you want a good relationship with anyone, a good relationship or any relationship is built. It's not magically created out of thin air. It's over like audience interaction, audience participation, and how you deal with your audience. Not you want a better relationship by continuing to lie. So she literally only admits, to my knowledge, sorry, it was a boring video, it is what it is, that she lied about Becky. She just explains everything away. She does exactly what she says she won't do. She uses a bunch of excuses, which some of them we will get to, but I mainly wanted to focus on the lie about Becky. If you could not tell already by my intro, everything I'm saying are just my own opinions, not facts. Everything today is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not take anything I say serious. My videos are not serious. Entertainment purposes only. Please do not leave anyone mention any mean-spirited, negative, discouraging comments. Okay, so basically there is a very famous lie that Young Dumb Honey Bun discussed where in an engagement live stream after Amberlynn became engaged to Becky, she said that Becky purchased the rings. And recently she said that Becky did not purchase the rings, that she herself, Amberlynn herself, purchased the rings, okay? So she says that she admits that she lied about that and that basically she was just very embarrassed. Well, her and Becky didn't want anyone to know, and Amberlynn was just embarrassed and didn't want anyone to know pretty much that Amberlynn had to purchase her own ring. Okay, if she just left it at that, I would have actually really respected you, Amberlynn, for that, because that's an honest answer. You made a mistake, you lied about this, good for you. But no, but wait, there's more. What did our favorite girl do? This is why she's one of my favorite YouTubers, very entertaining, riveting content. She blamed the whole thing on Becky. How dare you blame the whole thing on Becky? This is what she says, okay? She says, oh, she starts crying. And I usually feel very bad for Amberlynn when she cries. You guys know, you guys call me out in the comments. You're like, why you feel bad for her? I usually do. But at this point, Amberlynn, this is such a wild manipulation tactic that I'm actually surprised that you think it's going to still work. She starts being a little emotional and she says, well, I don't want to embarrass Becky. I'm sorry, Becky, but I have to tell the truth finally. Becky and I both decided. And that wasn't a lie I kind of told for myself. I told that lie to protect Becky because we didn't want you guys to know that I purchased my own rings. Before we go any further, Am I sensitive and do I understand the idea that somebody who has a lot of money, their partner makes no money, and they're embarrassed that they bought their own rings? Yes, it's a very human concept. Amberlynn, I get it. I get it. I'm sure somebody out there has been through this too, and it's like, oh, you have to purchase your own rings. People laugh at you. I get it. I understand the feeling of embarrassment that she could have felt, and I totally sympathize with her. I get that, okay? I'm not insensitive to it. What I will not accept ever is how you shifted the blame on Becky and created this whole manipulation arc for gaslightinglynn.com, okay? Honestly, if Amberlynn opens a website, it should be gaslightinglynn.com, but that's just my opinion, okay? She basically blamed the whole lie on Becky. Don't put this on Becky. I don't care if her and Becky actually decided together, okay, that they were going to lie about this. I actually believe, Amberlynn, that they probably decided it together, but it doesn't matter. Amberlynn is the public figure. Amberlynn is the YouTuber. It's her fault fully. Do not blame the woman that you forced out of a job. Let's be clear here. When Amberlynn met Becky, Becky had a job. Now, Destiny cheated, in my opinion, on Amberlynn with a girl from work. Okay, and so Amberlynn probably didn't want Becky to do the same thing, in my opinion. So she told her, it's okay, I make more money. I make a lot of money. Why don't you just don't go to work? You got to, it's like, are you actually blaming this on Becky? My point here is this. Not only did she highly insist that Becky shouldn't work, and yes, Becky accepted that's her own responsibility, but this is a little bit ludicrous to me. Like, it genuinely is a bit ludicrous to finally admit that you lied and then say that the only reason that you lied was just to protect Becky. Honestly, this is ridiculous. You did not lie to protect Becky. Okay, let me know what you think in the comments down below about this. I think she lied to protect her own ego. Just say that. Because, see, she had me. I was like finally rooting for her in that moment. I was like, yes, Amberlynn, you finally, because I've said before, honey, if you come on here, you admit that you lie. You say, I'm sorry, I'm going to be a much more honest person in the future. We'll support you. I'll support you. I'm sorry. I do not support you, ABU, SIV, you know the rest, Becky, in the relationship for years, and now blaming it on her. It doesn't matter to me at all. I don't give a Kermit's leg if Becky and her both decided to lie. She's the public YouTuber. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with buying your own ring, okay? It's always good to make money. If you're making money, be proud of yourself. That's it, okay? It's fine to buy your own ring. It's not the end of the world. It's that she is shifting all the blame on Becky yet again. But wait, it gets even worse with Becky. Okay, there is a moment where Young Dumb Honey Bun's video plays. They discuss, like, what's the tea? Did you love Becky? Did you not love Becky? You said you loved her, then you said you didn't love her. You said you love her, you don't love her. What's the tea? And, Amberlynn has been finally honest, saying that she didn't feel anything when Becky proposed. She wasn't into Becky. They never hugged. They never kissed. Yes, they were roommates. But it's okay. Amberlynn made 2 videos in which she said her jaw hurt. Yeah, okay. So basically what happens here is that Amberlynn has another fantastic moment that I was so proud of her for. I was so proud until, I heard the rest. She said that she really has apologized to Becky, that she treated Becky absolutely really terribly, and she was hurt and she was irrational, and that doesn't really excuse how badly she treated Becky. Okay, and I was like, you know what? This is really big of you, Amberlynn. Good for you for admitting that you were wrong and all that. And I was going to talk about this in this video, as I am today, and really give Amberlynn props, because whenever she does anything positive, I always want to talk about it. Well, Amberlynn, the problem is you continue to trash Becky. If you guys are not privy to what she's doing on an app, Amberlynn does, and she does a Q&A every single day pretty much. I make videos about it. She recently trashed Becky's decorating style just a few days ago, saying that pretty much, I'm paraphrasing, she wasn't allowed to put up posters in Amberlynn's house because that's not the aesthetic that she was going for. I thought that her admitting that she lied about the Becky thing was great, because it's a finally admission of a lie. Because we all know girl loves to lie. And then I thought it was amazing that she actually said the way I treated Becky was terrible. She didn't deserve it. She has a wonderful heart. But if only you didn't continue to trash her. Basically, since she continues to say terrible things about Becky on the app that she, does the Q&A on, I have to say that my opinion based on that is that everything you said in that video, Amberlynn, was complete BS. And if you genuinely feel this way about Becky, why do you continue to trash her on that app? I'll tell you why. Because the real Amberlynn still has animosity towards Becky for not marrying her and for not, basically for leaving her. Her ego was bruised. I agree with the commenters that say that in my videos. I agree with you guys. So basically, this was a good try, Amberlynn, to be fair, but realistically, how can I possibly believe? And do you guys believe Amberlynn when she says, I apologize to Becky, I treated her really poorly, and she continues to pick questions on that app that focus on Becky? She picks those questions that says, I'll never talk about Becky again, and continues to trash her decorating style and continues to trash her. Like, honestly, there's one that I didn't even do yet. I don't even know if I'm going to talk about it, but in one Q&A, she literally says, well, Becky could decorate the hallway, acting like she wasn't even a member of your family. She lived with you. She did everything for you. I mean, quite honestly, this is my opinion. You let me know what you think. I think at this point, she treats Rarity, Wasabi, her cats, and Twinkie better than she treated Becky. Oh, she said one more thing about Becky that I wanted to talk to you guys about. She's like, well, it's so terrible that all the videos of me trashing Becky pretty much are on the internet. It's okay, for me, I don't care about, me looking bad in those videos, but Becky has to live with her ex trashing her. Hey, Amberlynn, ever heard of the delete button? This is the most gaslighting 101. She literally makes you feel that, you're not sane at that moment. If Amberlynn is so upset, she literally talks about this in her video. She talks about she's so upset that there's videos on the internet of her trashing Becky. Amberlynn, why have you not deleted those videos? I understand that things on the internet are forever and they will live on in reaction channels, but the idea that Amberlynn said that statement and refuses to delete the video shows that she will not remedy the situation because she needs every last cent from those live streams. Other things that she addressed that I quickly wanted to mention, there basically is a problem that Amberlynn has. She said on this app that she was going to address a video of her lies if it was short and to the point. And now she had to do it. She didn't really admit that she lied except for once, and she doesn't really take responsibility for lying. This is what take responsibility for lying means. I lied, I'm sorry, I have no excuse. If she just said that and made a 2-minute video about all of the things that Sarah mentioned, then I would respect that, and then I believe she could truly move on with her audience, but she didn't want to do that. The Amazon drama. She never disclosed that she was an Amazon affiliate, and she said, I was not trying to deceive you. I didn't know. I didn't realize you had to disclose, even though she said in her description box that she forgot to do it. If you forget to do something, you obviously knew about it and just slipped your mind. It is what it is, okay? As Amberlynn would say. So to this lie, she says she had no idea. Affiliate. And she said that the way that she was treated about it was harshly, which I love that. And then she said something even more wilder to me that I wanted to discuss. She said, let's say you're, at your job or in a relationship and people are attacking you. You need to tell them how they're making you feel. I just wanted to really address that. You really can't do that with a YouTube audience. First of all, the people that don't like you and have left or have given up on you or just refuse to hear anything about you, it's pointless to discuss anything with them, which is different in a regular job. In a regular job, your coworkers, even if they don't like you, they have to coexist with you, so they have to listen to you. Here, it's not the same. Also, I'm just going to, speak freely here and tell you this. On YouTube, the people that watch your videos are the only people that matter, okay? So even if you have a problem, she clearly hates her audience and has a problem with them, okay, which I understand. You cannot, this is one of these jobs. First of all, YouTube is a very, 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 you're so lucky if you have YouTube as a job. Only 1% of YouTubers, I remember the statistics a while back, I think they're still the same. Only 1% of YouTubers that really get into this make this a full-time career for a reason. Your audience has to have a reason to come back every day. They have to love you or they have to not like you. But the point is they have to have a strong reason to come back every day. This is not like a regular office job where if you are feeling attacked by a coworker, you can say that to them. You just can't tell your audience that they're being unfair to you because they just will not respond like a basic coworker, because your audience doesn't have to listen to you, Amberlynn, or me or anybody else. They can just leave and move on to the next YouTuber. You can basically her comparing when somebody is attacking you or being mean to you in a relationship or at work with an audience doing that to her in her mind, okay, her audience is responding to her behavior. Our audience is always responding to our behavior, positive and negative. And sometimes the audience can be unfair and sometimes the audience can be wrong. I agree to a certain extent with Amberlynn, not in her case, but to a certain extent. But, however, in this job, you cannot tell the audience that they are wrong. You just can't. And it's not the same thing. They don't have to, my point is this, they don't have to tolerate you like your coworkers do. That's why you don't tell the audience that you're wrong. So for her to genuinely believe that this is what's going on. She treats the people in her life like Becky, like Destiny, like the situation with Eric and Ricky that she started just, being mean to them, and just in general, okay? Where are all her other older friends? She treats people in her life poorly. She thinks it's okay because whatever reasons. So she thinks it's okay to call out her audience. They're not the same. They don't have to tolerate you. As far as the law about Amazon, this is what I'll say, okay? She says that she was treated harshly about not disclosing FTC affiliate links. She did not disclose to you that she was making money. She said that it was a game that she was playing with wifey. It's not a game. Every single time you clicked on her Amazon link, that cookie stayed on your browser. And even if you didn't buy anything from Amberlynn, as I said before to you guys, for 24 hours, anything else you bought on Amazon, she got commission for it. She made money. She knows her audience dislikes her. This was a deliberate intent to deceive. I don't care what she says because there's proof in her own videos that she understands that she's supposed to say that she is sponsored. There's proof where she was like, oh, I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored. I would tell you, oh, here's a link to my journal. I'm sponsored, whatever. The point is that being sponsored and being an affiliate is it's the same, and she knew it. There's enough proof on the internet. She knew she had to disclose because she even said herself in the past, she said, well, I saw all these other beauty influencers being affiliates and they didn't disclose. So I don't understand. Isn't that enough proof that you 100% knew and didn't want to say it? I think, as I've said before in those videos, they're still up. You can go and watch them. That she knew that she needed to disclose, but didn't want to because she knows she has an audience that dislikes her and would never mainly want to give her money. Honesty is still the best policy here. When she says in this video that she didn't lie, that's an outward lie. In this situation, she obviously doesn't want to accept responsibility for lying because that's a pretty tough lie, okay? And if she admitted that she lied, she would just look bad. It's about her ego and how she looks to the world ego-wise. The thing is, her saying that she got treated poorly, okay? And she doesn't think that she pretty much, got treated like fairly in that situation. You got treated like every single influencer. She didn't get treated any differently than I remember any influencers who didn't disclose. Why should you be treated any differently? She always wants to be treated differently on YouTube. I feel like she got in over her head with this video. I think that she obviously has lied extensively in her career. And the only time that she had to admit it was with the engagement rings because she was caught. It was such a wild, blatant lie. She just had to. Like, you understand what I'm saying? She had to say the truth, but she still blamed it on Becky. I'm going to try to do a part 2. What did you guys think about her video? Leave it in the comments down below. As I've said before, if you're going to make a video owning up to your lies, you really have to, for 90% of the video, say that you lied about everything instead of what you did. She explained it away with explanations, and she only pretty much said that she lied once. And honestly, you just made that 1-hour video simply for the money you were going to get because people are going to watch it longer. And if you think that that is lost on me, Amberlynn, it's not. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments in the comments down below. I will be doing a part 2 this week. Thanks so much for being here. Check out the videos that are popping up here. Maybe you'll enjoy them. And I will see you next time.